I'm gonna go check with El Chancla. How's the grow-up operation going in prison?
Yeah, I'm gonna come too.
I'm heading up now.
Actually, is that a two-seater, Jay?
Oh, he has a phone. Text him.
Oh shit, this dude's calling. Okay.
The guy from Survivor.
This is gonna be an El Patron order. Then you gotta call this guy back. You gotta say, oh, K's down right now.
Okay.
And then you got to tell him 3 hours is too long. The boys can't make it.
Okay. Let me know when.
Okay, I'll read you his number.
Okay.
All right, ready? 628-833-1091.
1091.
Yeah.
Yo, is this the guy for the Survivor show? I'm with K right now. We're in a bit of a sticky one. He's down.
Then we're in a shootout.
We in a shootout. We might go prison. Also, I'm not sure if all the boys are gonna be able to make it for the Survivor show. 3 hours is a little long. But we can cut.
I feel so bad, dude.
Oh. Okay, let me run it by the boys. We'll give you a call back as soon as we're done with the shootout, okay? Alright, bye-bye.
Fuck.
He said most of it is timer based, so they can cut down the timers. So he said they can cut it down to like hour and a half.
Okay, we can do an hour. Maybe. Let's talk to Chocolate. Let's talk to Chocolate.
How long do you think till the boys AC/DC kicks in?
30 minutes max.
Max.
Unless it's like shit where we can attack each other or just be out in the open. But if it's like some answer questions, sit there still. Oh man.
Yeah.
I think we can do an hour. Here. Hey, we got Survivor knocked down to an hour.
Sorry?
They knocked Survivor down to just an hour.
Oh, how the hell did you manage that?
I'll go from 3 hours to 1 hour. How you bump it down that much?
That's Jaylen.
When is it?
Fuck.
You know when it is?
It's in an hour.
Okay, perfect. Just say it takes me like 6 hours to get this damn car upgraded.
I'm gonna get DOC to get him over here.
Alright, I'm on site.
We're talking about Chocolate at the prison real quick. I'm not sure actually.
911, that fuck it.
Excuse me.
What the hell are you doing in here?
I got terrorism, motherfucker. Check me out.
We gotta go 60,000 months.
I know, they put me in for terrorism on some bullshit, motherfucker. I need to get a bail.
Chancla!
What's wrong?
Oh my fucking god, what happened?
This is my life now. This is it.
How's operation in there looking?
Well, Just so happens that stage 1 is complete.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So now the clock ticks, and we wait. But so far so good. So far has look. Today's been pretty fruitful, but let me tell you, I did have a setback with Carmine. All right, and I set Tinker up on a mission to handle it, and it sounds like he did. Carmine came into prison and whooped my ass with a fucking nightstick. Talking a bunch of mess about Tinker and saying that we're corrupting him. So, yeah, naturally Tinker handled it. Pretty good. But that's it pretty much, man. Listen, between you and me, we've got 3 hours.
To what? To your raid?
No,
Or to the grow?
until the plants are ready.
How the fuck are we gonna get it out of here?
Someone needs to
We have to fly in here or something.
Someone needs to get in so I can provide, and then
I'm
they can
pretty
get
much
the
an
fuck
expert
out.
at this point. So
I can tell.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. All right.
Good shit. Good shit.
I've been in here like
You think
30,
they're gonna raid you,
35 times.
Chodie? Is you got anything to worry about in your places?
Between you and me, I got 1 deagle, 40 packed buds of GSF's strain, and 150K worth of inked bags in my house.
All right, not too bad, right?
It's not too
No,
bad.
not
Not too bad. Could have been worse. And it's
might get possession, intent, or DT.
yeah, perhaps. We'll see what
They're
happens.
gonna
man.
raid you.
Oh, they're gonna raid me. I'm 100%. That's why I'm here. That's why they haven't let me
Yeah,
go.
but when?
When they bring you out, we could bust you out.
Who fucking knows? Listen. We gotta get in touch with Murphy. I don't know where the hell he's at.
Listen, I got you. I got crack law. I can help you out, motherfuckers.
Crack law? Does that
Crack
help you?
I know a lot, especially with drugs and shit. I know a lot. I know how to beat a lot of cases.
Interesting.
I mean, is that one of your lawyers, Chodie?
Listen,
Fucking
I've already made it clear. I've already let the law enforcement officials know that I have requested Murphy. But I mean, you could provide side, some side. What's the word?
What exactly is your situation?
They caught me with some seeds in the pocket.
They caught you with seeds in the pocket. That is it.
How many seeds, Chodie?
Good to go. Got my vehicle. I'm on the run.
150 female, about 40 plus male.
Did you have the watering can on you and stuff?
Of course.
So you had a watering can and seeds.
Yeah, they're gonna hit me with cultivation at least. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you had a scale on you as
Is
well.
everyone at the compound?
I do believe I have a
Now,
scale.
We're talking
what,
about, we're about to be.
what was the reason why they pulled you over or checked your
Got my
pockets?
new
motherfucker?
whip, yo.
Shootout.
A
There was a
shootout.
shootout?
Yeah.
Were you GSR positive?
No.
You weren't GSR positive.
But I laid there for fucking, I was on the ground for like 2 hours.
So you got shot in the middle of a shootout and you were GSR negative.
Negative.
Did you have a gun on you?
Of course.
You could
I
probably work with the
discharged
fact that you were
that weapon.
GSR negative and the fact that you were a victim, as in you could try to motherfucking go for food of the poisonous tree a little bit. But with catching all that shit on you, cultivation probably, but they also had to prove intent.
Yeah, I don't think
Of,
they can
what
prove
you were gonna
intent
do with those
sell.
seeds.
Yeah, I don't think they can prove that. That's the thing. I believe that's where.
Well, they didn't
there's
catch
some
you
wiggle
growing it. They just caught you with the supplies on you. Seeds are not
Yeah.
illegal.
Exactly. I did not even get a chance to put one plant in the ground.
Like right now, I'm dealing with a motherfucking case that just because my car showed up at the warehouse, even though I'm like masked up and everything, just because my car showed up without a fake plate or whatever, they're assuming that I had access to that warehouse, even though I was masked in the pictures and everything, and then they got a raid off of it.
The only thing I'm
these
worried about,
motherfuckers-
Chodie, is about in the compound there was those like 6 plants in the back, and then inside when you go in the warehouse, there's a bunch of weed drying on the walls and shit. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been down this road before, and I'm going to tell you right now, we had the same kind of setup at the old farm that Wayne and I used to run, and they couldn't really pin that. They couldn't pin that stuff on us. The weed was too old. Some dry, crusty shit. So that might help us out. I know what you're saying, though. Something to be concerned with, right?
Yeah, it's just okay. Guy got a bunch of seeds. He's in a fucking warehouse with a bunch of weed drying, and there's weed plants planted out back.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good. Definitely doesn't look good.
Yeah, it really
How
doesn't
did they
look
get your
good.
warehouse? You don't got a clean guy?
No, oh, they don't have.
No, it was in like this open warehouse that has a bunch of weed on the walls.
Oh,
hanging and
okay.
drying.
Yeah, but they have to
Yeah.
prove they have to have pictures of him actually touching her, like actually catch him with it. Otherwise, that won't stick.
Well, that's where we were shot down. Is the only thing. But yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah, when
thing,
it comes to drugs and shit, they have to actually have the step by step. Like, okay, well, this is the reason why I think this is his. Just because you got in a shootout there, don't mean shit. Because I can get a shootout down in Mandem Block and they had weed there, don't mean it's mine.
Yeah. One thing that does kind of also help me a little bit.
Oh,
I
hey,
don't
this
know
might
how
be a
much.
good lawyer, man. I don't have to take him since he's
He
a
seems
fucking
like
locked
good.
up.
He knows a lot.
When it comes to drugs, hell yeah.
What's up, Jaylen?
It sounds like he knows a lot.
Yeah, yeah, oh no, yeah, definitely. I can hear it in his voice and the conviction. The strain in my house is GSF's. The stuff that's in my pocket that they found is a different strain, so
That
you
helps.
know, that does help a little. It doesn't really show a pattern of the same strain.
What have you been caught with before, though? Joints, even joints.
Joints.
They cheat. Yeah, they keep track of joints. Like what strain was that and shit.
I mean, it was the same strain as the seeds, you know. But I mean, all I can really say is that someone around us, you know, is producing the seeds. I can't really say that it's me, you know.
Yeah, I would say, motherfucker, when
Ratchet
talks
might
to
be
you,
a good
motherfucker,
lawyer
is
for
to-
this.
To go for the food of always go for the food of the poisonous tree at first, and then work your way from there of like how to defend from that.
Well,
point if
what's
you
that
can.
mean, Ratchet? You mind breaking
Basically, since he was GSR negative and he was in the middle of a shootout and he got gunned down. Now, yes, they can like link y'all together because y'all in the same gang and everything like that, motherfucker. But at the same time, he still is a victim at that time, and they have to prove that his intent was to shoot y'all, not to shoot y'all. That goes to court of law and everything like that. So, he could have a defense that he should have never been searched and that he should have been taken to the hospital. But the first thing that the officer did was search him and everything else and not care about his actual motherfucking life. You can make a lot of different arguments with that and work your way from there.
I've heard those arguments work out too. Like I've been to cases where you know I'm listening in, and I've heard fruit of the poisonous tree literally win cases.
Yeah, but you always want to start there and then work your way from there. Well, then if that don't work, like doing the brainstorming and shit like that, motherfucker, then you got to go to the like, okay, well he had 100 seeds on him and shit like that. But did they catch him growing? Or yeah, he bought all the stuff for, but you don't know what his intent was. Was he actually gonna grow, or was he just did he find that, or you just got to go like throughout the system and go down from there.
100%. Like again, yeah, to put intent on somebody, without any sort of like explaining why, they can't.
The only
do
problem with the city and with some of the judges, 1 + 1 = 2 right away for them motherfuckers instead of like proving it, because they don't have to prove it. You have to prove that you weren't going to do it instead of them proving that you have to do it. You have to prove that you weren't going to do it instead of them proving that you were going to do it. You understand,
I see.
motherfucker?
So it's like
which
a
is annoying as
reverse-
fuck. It's like I just said I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, reverse legal
Ah, damn,
system.
so this is
basically.
Ratchet when you don't got crack in prison? Kind of actually
I know,
smart.
motherfucker. I've been asking them to smuggle some shit in their booty hole, but they ain't motherfucker.
I think you better off not smoking crack, man.
Well, listen, between you and me, like I said, TikTok on the clock, a little bit less than 3 hours now, and we can see if we can at least make this extraction work.
Drop the body somewhere. I need you.
Because if we do that, we're at least not at ground zero.
115.
I'm definitely taking a POC hostage,
Oh, okay.
demanding a judge talk to me.
Yeah, you got a few to pick from in there.
I'll be there in like
Well, boys,
2 minutes.
anything you need from me?
No, I'll just check on you. I'll probably come back in a little bit and see how you're doing.
All right, I'm gonna go hit the obstacle course. I'm fast as
right.
fuck now, boys.
You stay safe for now.
Hold it down, Chodie.
Thanks for stopping by.
Wait, can you hurry up, bro? Thank you.
All right, we're coming to the compound.